You only live twice was the first thing that got into our head with look at this car. Now, of course, I'm talking about James Bond movie, which was filmed in Japan in 1967. The main actor was Sean Connery at that time, besides Toyota 2000 GT. Now, beside Toyotas, there was in films a few Datsuns, Princess and Nissans. Now, all those three brands are now united under one, and that is Nissan. Now let's go back to this E-NV200. It's typical Japanese car, so it's this narrow, high, perfect for driving around narrow Japan street. Now in Europe it's not that very common, although you can see it quite quickly, but it's not that popular, for example, as Renault Kangoo or Volkswagen Caddy. In Slovenia you can only get it in electric version, but it's more like a guinea pig because it doesn't seem like so serious competition to other.
Electric motors are slowly making their way to various car segments. We have regular electric cars, SUVs, we even have electric pickups coming, and here is an electric passenger van.
The car has basic equipment. Now the steering wheel, it's not adjustable by height or depth, as well not the seat. So if your height is like an average Japanese, you won't have a problem. Otherwise, I suggest you buy the seat adjustment extra.
We've already encountered the seating problem in the Nissan Leaf, whose dimensions were definitely catered more for those of shorter stature. As you can see, the interior is somewhat more plasticky than we're used to these days, when cars have a fair few nice extras like stitching, imitation wood inserts and the like.
Now seats are in 3 rows, which is enough seats, but there is not really that much space. So if you have a lot of luggage, you may be in a bit of trouble. Now, for example, we put our recording equipment on the seats.
If you're not bringing a lot of luggage, there's space for 7 people, driver included. The instruments are mostly digital. The center screen shows your current speed, power use and regeneration, as well as battery charge, while the smaller screen is your trip computer and reversing camera. Climate controls include a heating button, which is a good idea to turn off when temperatures are comfortable, as the usage of the heater or air conditioning in an electric car takes a toll on the range. For fast charging, they're also equipped with a cooling system. When you're driving, the pack is air-cooled, while the system also heats them in winter. The batteries are enough for around 300 kilometers in optimal conditions. This, of course, excludes the usage of heating or cooling of the interior, as well as motorways. Like most electric cars, the E-NV200 offers several ways of charging, from a regular plug at home all the way to fast charging stations, which can fill up the batteries from 0 to 80% in around 30 minutes. The top speed is limited to 135 km per hour, but the van is really designed more for city driving, where an electric motor will really shine. The E-NV200 starts at just over €44,000.
Now, talking about electricity, there is always a question of range. With this car, you can do about 300 kilometers, but I have to tell you, you will need to drive slowly and you will need to turn off the heating or cooling system. So in reality, you can expect somewhere between 200 and 250 kilometers. Now, otherwise, for delivery, it is a great car. It has quite some space inside. It has side slide doors, so if you have kids you need to take to school, it has 3 rows of seats and you can take them to the practice also in the afternoon. And when they will jump inside with the dirty shoes, you won't even care about it.